Seconds fine, now there's blood on the screen. It trips up on the floorboard, but it's conscious and clean. Oh, you don't know. You can hide it now. 'Cause he's a fly that won't stone. Yes, an insect that grows. He validates existence through the post on your wall.
Hi there, a Premier League game for you today. I'm Martin Tyler, and to call the action alongside me, Alan Smith. Alan, the south coast of England is supposed to be genteel, isn't it, really? And the behaviour patterns are of the highest standards of good manners. But there is an exception to that. It's when Portsmouth plays Southampton.
Isn't there just? I've been to a few feisty old ties between these two. Maybe we'll get a bit more of the same here.
This could be all about Portsmouth here.
Well, they're in a Champions Cup position, but they'll be disappointed with that because they were fully expecting to be challenging for the title. Hey, listen, there's still plenty of time to go and they might still do that, but I think they're going to have to step up the game to make those improvements.
Referee for thank you. Enjoy the game.
Oh, this is always the great moment. The ball's on the centre spot and we're all ready to go. Here the challenge is a good one. He's coming forward with some danger. Renato Sanchez. Slide rule pass there. Pogba! And Pogba has put away the chance, getting forward from his midfield base to make the most of this opportunity. And here he was, faced by the goalkeeper. That was the challenge. In you go. Easy as you like.
It looks easy, doesn't it? But I can tell you it's not. You have to be at the top of your game to try it and to convert it.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here.
Number 23, Paul Pogba.
Dermich. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Well, he's got support here. Trying to thread it through here. Josip Dermich. Portsmouth throw. Pogba. Dembele. Not going to go for that yellow card here, just a free kick. Here's a chance to attack. They might open them up now. And he's gone and won the ball with a very good tackle. And that will clear the danger. Now it's Ousmane Dembele. Pogba. Good strong tackle. Here's Harrison Reed. Bertrand. Marvellous tackle. Attacking well here. This might be it. He scored.
And the keeper's got no chance because he's hit it so hard to his right.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Reed. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. It's a foul by the Southampton player. Oh, why has he done that? The referee had no option but to pull out the card, a red one, of course. And they're down in the game, they're down now in terms of numbers.
Well, they haven't played particularly well, and that just rubs salt in the wounds, doesn't it?
Coming onto the pitch, number 16, James Ward-Prowse.
It's time for some fresh legs here. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Successful tackle. Reed. Makes a challenge here. The possession now is regained by Portsmouth. Now here's a chance from winning the ball. Well, that is a free kick. And they've got a chance to really make the most of that decision. Well, they're sailing close to the wind, Alan, aren't they? Only yellow this time, but it could have been another red.
And one or two players out there losing their heads a little. They've just got to calm down.
What we've got here is the home team winning, but the away team frustrated because it looks like there's a running down of the clock going on here.
Yeah, there's a bit of gamesmanship going on, but you've got to expect that as they try and see out this lead that they've got.
Excellent control in a tight area. Well, they're in a good position here. Crisp defending there. Now it's Ousmane Dembele. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. This could be a chance. They're very quick in these breakaways, but the danger was recognised. Good defensive play. Just working away to try and find an opening. It's a quick break, and here's the shot. What a fine save. Here's Harrison Reed. Little private game between the two of them. In comes the challenge. Marco Asensio. Coman. It goes out wide again. It could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Doing well to keep the ball. There goes the cross. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. A timely challenge. And he could get away here. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Martina. Good good chunk of added time here, 3 minutes.
There will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Here's Harrison Reed. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Reed. Gone for the through pass. Caught under no challenge by the goalkeeper. And the referee is blown for half-time. Portsmouth have played really well in the first half. Their supporters celebrating that at half-time. They know, and the players know, the second half has got to be dealt with just as well. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation, and he's met it with his head. Oh, so close with that header.
Oh, he's good at that, isn't he? He really does connect well with those neck muscles.
There's good progress with this attack. Promising build-up until that challenge. It's Cuco Martina. Ryan Bertrand. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Shot on! Oh, that's a good save. He got a touch to that. Corner that Portsmouth are going to try and defend now. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Here's Harrison Reed. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Reed. Pogba. And moving on, Alan, looking ahead, Southampton's next game.
Yeah, they're playing Stoke City in the next match. I think it'll be a tough one for them.
Building steadily here, keeping possession. Goal kick to come. And it's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well. Kane. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. There's the ball in. They cope with it well defensively. He can lay it off to the supporting player. And here's the shot. Oh, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. Oriol Romeu. It's looking good, this move. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in. Southampton lining up a substitution now. Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Good forward play from them. And the cross coming in. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. 20 minutes now remaining. Dembele. Attacking now. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Space! He willed away in celebration, Harry Kane. Another fine goal. from the Englishman. That does extend their margin now at an important time.
There's a huge golfing class out there, Martin, and that's been shown by the scoreline.
That's given them a comfortable situation here, 3-0 as the game gets underway. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Bertrand trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. And the possession now is regained by Portsmouth. Well, it will be a throw. It's gone out off that player there. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Oriol Romeo. Well, it's overhit, isn't it? And it's the goalkeeper's ball. It's not often you get at this level a game as one-sided as this. It's great for the team with all the goals, but the others just waiting for the fun. Shot on! I don't know what happened here, but they need a goal, don't they?
Well, don't they just? And his teammates thought he'd scored there.
To be replaced by number 20,
Here's Renato Sanchez.
Sam Gallagher.
Well, they're in a good position here. Shots on here. Away from the opposition, and then suddenly totally out of control.
But completely lost his head, and he's just slashed at the ball and completely miscued it. What a miss.
And it's out of play. Never quite as simple as you think to throw the ball to one of your teammates. Reed.
Please give a round of applause for today's
Oriol
man of the
Romeo.
match. Number 2, Ayo Cancelo.
Gallagher. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Well defended, not just getting across. He thought. Well, the referee's given the free kick. The game's not over yet. It's a yellow card, and, well, it was a certain yellow card, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Looking back on it, he had no choice at all.
On the attack here. And
Referee has
shoots!
indicated
That's a
there
good
will be
block.
minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Almost done for the team. Don't think for the supporters. We want to keep singing.
Yeah, I think a few of them will be out on the town tonight after this performance and win.
Nicely lined up for the set-piece specialist here with this free kick. You can see what he was trying to do, Alan, with that slide challenge, but it's definitely a foul.
Oh, he's gone to ground, and whenever that happens...
They have got a goal, and we should give them a pat on the back for that, because some teams would have packed it in at this stage. Looking good with attacking play like this and this goal.
Oh, to get the ball up and down like he did was spectacular.
Certainly was. Excellent. Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the
Number
scoreline.
16, James Ward-Prowse.
And there is the final whistle. It's victory today for Portsmouth. Renato Sanchez. Slide rule pass there. Pogba! This might be it! He scored! Oh, why has he done that? The referee had no option. Renato Sanchez. Slide rule pass there. Attacking well here. This might be it. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Space for... You can see what he was trying to do, Alan, with that slide challenge, but it's definitely a foul.
Oh, he's gone to ground.
Well, the team's now facing their fourth match in this Champions Cup group stage. A lot of good football been played already, and let's see what match day 4 brings.
Yeah, you're looking for consistency, aren't you, in these group stages, and one or two teams have shown that already. I wonder if they can continue it here today.
The Nice lineup goes like this today. Responsibility for some of those 5 in midfield to get forward, and I'm sure the main striker won't be isolated, although it looks a bit like that on our screens.
Yeah, he could be a lonely man up top there if he doesn't get the support that he needs, because he is the type of player that does need support. He can't do it all on his own.
Cook. Good challenge here. Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. They've done very well in this competition so far, the visiting team, and they do have an opportunity already in the group to qualify for the knockout stages.
Yes, it's a wonderful thing when you know exactly what you've got to do, when you know what's required. 3 points today, and that will see them through.
Good forward play from them. Trying to thread it through here. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, there's just a risk that they might get caught out. He went in well. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in. Cook. Johannes Geis. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. And here's the shot. Might have even touched the bar on the way over. There's going to be a throw-in after that tackle. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle.
He does read the game well, this lad.
Cook. There's good progress with this attack. To put them in front. Oh, that's embarrassing. What a shame for the lad.
Well, look at the looks. He's getting off his teammates. They thought he was going to score, but he's missed by a distance.
Bison. And that's a pass that's gone astray, out of play. Geis. Cook. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. And now the goalkeeper can maybe think about starting an attack. And that will be offside. Flag went up. Johannes Geis. Cook trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. The shot's on! Portsmouth have a corner. This is going to be a throw. He's coming forward with some danger. Tackling is a real skill. Bison. Some potential in this move. Crosses in. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. The ref blows for the free kick. And that's going to mean a booking for the player.
Oh, without question, it was not the best of challenges.
Cook came in with a challenge. This is how they love to play on the break. Going to try his luck. And a goal! Well, they're going to go in really happy Having scored right on half-time, the opposition just the opposite.
Yeah, the task for the goal-scoring team is to try and keep the momentum after the break now.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Short passes, they're keeping the ball. And shoots! That's a very good goal.
Oh, that was schoolboy stuff. Having just scored, they concede at the other end. Lack of concentration.
There was almost an air of, well, we expected this when the goal was celebrated. Nothing too extravagant. I think they know they're the better side and they expect to win.
No, I think they do. There's a certain swagger to their play. And inner self-belief. They know they're better and they're showing it out on that pitch.
So here we are at half. Substitution coming up. I think we saw from the first half, Alan, that the sides really have got down to their style of play in this group. In now to the second half of their fourth match, of course.
Yeah, and two clubs that know what it takes to progress, and it's going to be an interesting matchup, this one.
Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. And in goes the cross. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. And in goes the cross. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. In comes the challenge. Quick reminder of the next game for the visiting team in the Premier League is this. Join us on EA. Got to be. The shot gets blocked. Attacking well here. Oh, it could be on. A timely challenge. And on the home bench, a substitute is clearly getting ready to come on. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. And the cross comes in now. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. He's still going. Fine run, this. They're shouting from the sidelines to try and get the referee to let the injured player to put them in front. How frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get the touch of the ball? We're looking for that player to come back on, and he is coming back on. That's good news for his side, and for him, of course.
Yeah, he's quite a tough cookie. He doesn't come...
And here comes the counter-attack. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. There goes the cross. They put that cross. Far too close to the goalkeeper. We've got the away manager indicating he wants to make a substitution now. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Good challenge here.
Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
Good pass, getting it forward. Terrific tackle. If you want an indication, these possession statistics tell you about how even this match is, Alan.
Well, I thought coming into this game it was going to be quite a close affair. Possession.
The shot's on, and there's a score here. And that has significance because they're now into the lead. Not there when needed, the goalkeeper, as it turned out.
No, one or two of his defenders looking at him, having words, and you can understand why. Poor decision from him.
And we restart the game 2-1. He went in well. Quick into the tackle, and the result is going to be a throw. Time ticking on, just over 15 minutes to go. We know how many late goals come in this competition. They want another one now.
Well, the manager on the sidelines has made his intentions clear. He's waving quite a few defenders forward. They're just going to get that ball into the box, whichever way is possible.
Marco Asensio. Lefebvre. It's time for the break is definitely on. He's given the free kick. It's in a really threatening position too. Activity on the bench for the losing team. A substitute getting ready to come on. Well, it's tight with just a one-goal margin. It should be a two-goal margin. It's a miss.
Yeah, and you wonder whether they'll look back and regret that, because a great chance to put some proper daylight between themselves and their opponents.
We've got 10 minutes left on the clock. The goalkeeper will get this one, no problem.
He does read the game well, this lad.
That's taken the heat out of the situation for the moment with that interception. Time is ticking away here, and they haven't got too much of it left to deal in. The fans, though, racking up the atmosphere.
Yeah, just important now that they don't launch long balls forward, that they keep their patience and try and fashion an opening.
Could be dangerous. And the Portsmouth players certainly committed the foul. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from it. Oh, you can't believe it! It's an own goal at this time in the game. Well, it is a goal, it is an own goal. I don't think there's much doubt about that, Alan.
No, none at all. You're in those positions so often, and sometimes it does go wrong.
It's a major error, the own goal, and it could be extremely costly in the context of the game. Lefebvre trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Coman. Oh, good through ball. Well, he has been a rock at the back for them with that sort of tackling. 3 minutes from the referee via the fourth official. That's the decision regarding added time. Well, if they're going to win it, Portsmouth, they're going to have to do it now. To win the game. Don't you just love football? Late drama, and now they have the lead.
Well, no better time. I don't think there's any way back now for the opposition. That looks like the winner.
Goalkeeper almost got there, but it wasn't a strong enough touch.
Yeah, he's annoyed with himself, isn't he? Having got a touch on it, feels he should have done better.
We had seemed to be stuck in a bit of a stalemate in truth, but this very, very late goal has changed. And Portsmouth have won as the final whistle goes. Well, sometimes you get a win by nicking the result, really, but not today. They've gone out there on the front foot, stayed on the front foot, and got what they deserved.
Yeah, not just the strikers, the way they did attack as a team. The players that assisted the goals, it was first class from start to finish.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
Oh, lots of energy, lots of quality, and a good goal, along with plenty of chances.
Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. The shot's on! This is how they love to play on the break. Gonna try his luck! And a goal! Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. And shoots! The shot. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his... Oh, you can't believe it! It's an own goal at this time in the game. To win the game. Don't you just love football? Late drama, and now they have the lead.
Oh, no better time. I don't think there's any way back now for the opposition. That looks like the winner.
To win the game. Don't you just love football? Late drama, and now they have the lead.
catching up to you. Streets, and now it feels like heaven underneath my feet. I'm like a lone crusader on a holy endeavor, wearing 5 pound daily in a charity sweater because I'm beating on a drum. I'm tapping on my knee, a street rat jamming to a Beck CD.